It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook,
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for the 411 on your favorite folks. This one has to be like a reality for real, like in real life, like for real. So, apparently there was a dirt bike ATV, I don't know if you want to call it a rally, but it got out of hand on Sunday. And then with the arrest of two men, one who appears on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Police said about 400 dirt bikes. It was called let me get it right. It was called the Ray Day 5 hashtag. Were traveling near Ralph McGill and Piedmont Avenue Saturday afternoon. APD officer noticed several of them were running red lights and driving on the wrong side of the road. When the officer approached the vehicles, he was surrounded as they popped wheelies and drove very recklessly. They said it was very intimidating. Well, then the officer noticed a three-wheeled red Polaris, kind of like the one that I have, near the back of the pack that ran multiple red lights and drove on the wrong side of the road. I was out of the town, by the way, so it wasn't me. After they pulled over the vehicle, they arrested Kirk Frost on multiple charges, including reckless driving, operating an unregistered vehicle, failure to stop for an emergency vehicle, driving on the wrong side of the roadway, and 5 counts of failure to obey a traffic control device. Frost, you know him, that's Rashida's husband, wasn't the only one to go to jail. A lot of other people did. They were just two of hundreds of off-road vehicles that took to Atlanta streets this past weekend. The event is known as Ray Day 5. Kind of crazy. Included several. If you go check out the hashtag, you'll see them all over the place. Off-road vehicles operating on public roads around the city, which apparently is illegal, according to the state laws. Moving on. So Paris Hilton, right? She's hanging out in Egypt, right? She's taking an aerial tour of Dubai. Well, I'll take that back. She's in Dubai, but an Egyptian TV show took the opportunity while she was in Dubai to try to pull a prank on her. While the pilot apparently turned off the engines in the plane and took the plane in a nosedive toward the water. Paris was understandably terrified and later tweeted it was the scariest moment of her life, adding, "I really believed the plane was going to crash and we were all going to die." This apparently was a prank put on by an Egyptian TV show. Well, sources close to her said she's terrified to fly, period, now, and has already talked to her lawyers about suing for emotional distress. I would freaked out too. Don't play. Don't play. That's not nice. Last but not least, this does not seem to be a prank, but apparently NeNe Leakes might be leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She told People magazine, it's a wrap. She said it was definitely a hard decision for her. Quote, her and her husband, Greg Leakes, have been going back and forth on it for weeks now, but the contract's up and I think it's the right time. This is my opportunity to spread my wings and do different things. Her decision to leave makes it imperative for producers to seek new blood. Her departure might save Claudia, who allegedly, depending on who you listen to and the rumors, might be leaving the show or might be demoted to part-time status. And there's some other rumors that saying Kim Fields is supposed to be adding to the cast. So we don't know what's happening. We'll find out. Shout out to NeNe. Shout out to all the castmates. Wait for the show, people. Stop trying to figure everything out before it happens. That's going to do it for the trending topics. Reality for real, in real life. If you missed any part of the trending topics, please head on over to v-103.com. You can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see I got a reality show on the way face too. Stay tuned for more. Big Tig does big things on the People Station V103.